Super Pump podcast. I am going to entice one of these big guys right out of the water here, hopefully. I'm thinking about it.
You have to do it. They can't.
Oh, goodness. Wowza. Got half my arm. Whoa. That one was awesome. All right. We are fired up. Nice job. Just finishing up an epic day of snorkeling out here in the Great Belize Barrier Reef. 40 days in the wilderness. There is the Whitecaps. That is the Belize Barrier Reef, second largest reef in the entire world. It is just a treasure trove of incredible, beautiful, translucent fish and whales and turtles and all these epic things. We fed the seagulls, which is fun, chucking the sardines up in the air and they grabbed those. Then we got out to the Barrier Reef and we jumped in and we went on a little tour of things. We saw this massive stingray that was almost as big as a round kitchen table. We saw turtles and we saw barracudas and all these things, stingrays, and it was really neat. Then we did a second dive where we were on our own. We could go within an area. We couldn't go just out in the open ocean, but we'd go wherever we wanted. I began to cruise along on my own. I was always looking for the big dogs, like the barracuda and the nurse sharks and the tortoises or the turtles. I wanted to see those. I kept craning my neck ahead because I wanted to scan what was ahead because they're bigger animals. After a while, I realized my neck is really starting to kill me. We got back on the boat and I was like, is anybody else's neck hurting? And they were like, no, why? I said, it hurts because I was in the water always trying to peer ahead. And you can see how it just cranks it almost like this, straight up. They said, oh no, we didn't do that. We were just looking at what was below us. Then they began to share how there were all these little tiny fish who would dart in and out of the reef. And they were really cool colors. And they'd go home and go out and then go to another one. And do you know who missed all that? This idiot. Because I was so busy out peering the horizon for the turtles and for the barracuda and all the big dogs that I missed what was in front of me. If you want to have a super pumped life, sometimes you got to stop scanning way out there for this magical moment that might happen in the future and appreciate what's right in front of you. Because sometimes our pain comes from not living in the moment, but living out there. If we don't see what we want, we end up with just a strained neck and a disappointed day out snorkeling. So next time you go snorkeling, try to look at what's in front of you. Enjoy it. I hope you have a super pumped day. This has been 40 Days in the Wilderness. Super pumped out.
Can't do it. There's crocs in here. I wanted to, but I can't. Thanks for joining me today.
Wow. Did you get it?